This is your Barbados Today morning news update for Thursday, October the 18th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour. Despite a recent announcement by the State Tourism Promotion Agency that the US $100 million Hyatt-centric resort slated for Bay Street will open in 2020, social activist David Commershong has said he is not withdrawing the lawsuit. Since winning the first round of his legal fight, Commershong, newly appointed by government as ambassador to the Caribbean community CARICOM, insisted yesterday he has no intention of withdrawing his legal challenge to the building permission granted in February last year by then Prime Minister and Minister of Town Planning, Frandil Stewart. Ambassador Commershong's claim is that the hotel owners have not, to this day, conducted an environmental impact assessment or held town hall meetings as required by law for a major high-rise project such as the Hyatt, which is set to go within the UNESCO-designated historic capital. Commershong told Barbados Today he has no reason to withdraw his application for a judicial review of the former Prime Minister's decision, which is currently before the Court of Appeal.
I am convinced that the ultimate decision of the court will be to find that a project of that nature required the staging of an environmental impact assessment, required the holding of town hall meetings where the people of Barbados could have been properly informed about the project, where the people of Barbados could have raised queries and stated objections if they so desired. And in the absence of that kind of process, I am convinced that a court will find that the permission cannot stand.
Chartered accountants are praising measures under the Barbados Economic and Recovery Transformation BERT plan, especially those that attempt to make the public sector more accountable financially. Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados President Andrew Brathwaite says his membership is buoyed by the new measures to ensure better financial prudence.
We are also particularly pleased to see a number of measures included in the BERT plan aimed at increasing oversight of state-owned entities and an action plan for public financial management reform. This will include enhanced monitoring and supervision of public entities, tighter and more precise reporting requirements, and sanctions for non-compliance.
The National Organization of Women is distancing itself from claims by the National Union of Public Workers General Secretary Rosalind Smith that women were unfairly targeted in government's plan to lay off close to 1,000 workers from the central government. Now spokesperson Marsha Hines told Barbados Today that while women are often disenfranchised during periods of austerity, there was no evidence of this in the government's retrenchment exercise. Labour Minister Colin Jordan is reassuring young Barbadians that all is not lost despite the job market having grown increasingly competitive over the last few years. Speaking at the opening of the 3rd annual World of Work showcase at the Frank Cullimer Hall, Jordan said government was committed to ensuring that they were well prepared for a rapidly changing global environment.
The need to equip young people with the attitudes, knowledge, and the requisite skills will be a major factor in the island achieving success and sustainable development. It is imperative then that adequate education, training, and support be given to our youth to provide them with the relevant guidance and the information that they can use to make good career choices.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. Some 1,015 people have been murdered in Jamaica since the start of the year. But the latest statistics show that this is a significant decrease when compared to the corresponding period last year.
The latest crime statistics show that 1,015 persons have been murdered in Jamaica since the start of the year. The figure is 271 fewer than the same period a year ago and represents a 21% reduction. Murders in St. James and the St. Catherine North Police Divisions, which are under states of public emergency, are down 70% and 27% respectively. 600 illegal guns and nearly 10,000 rounds of ammunition have been seized by the security forces since January.
And on the international scene, Apple is seeking to assure users their data is safe. The company says most of the information collected lives on the user's device, which Apple claims it can't see. We hear more in this Reuters report.
Apple on Wednesday gave users a new online tool to download all the data that exists not on their iPhones, but on the company's servers, which Apple says isn't very much. And Reuters technology correspondent Stephen Nellis says that's the point.
Apple is saying, hey, first off, we don't collect a lot of information. It actually lives on your device, and we can't see it because we don't have your passcode. But then they're saying, but the information we do collect, we try to keep private. Here's how you can view it.
Apple's privacy portal is a new take on an old feature, allowing users to request their private data, verify their identity, and download the information all in one place.
And that's news. But for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. And sign up for breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.